Canada has released its first real roadmap to meet the 2030 climate targets, known as the Emissions Reduction Plan. It lays out details as well as a budget to cut the planet-warming carbon emissions after years of failing to meet its goals. As a part of this new climate target plan, the Justin Trudeau administration has announced a $7.3 billion target and details how the country will meet its targets rather than just implementing a collection of policies.
Hey everyone, we've just released Canada's Emissions Reduction Plan. It's about clean air, it's about good jobs, it's about a strong economy, it's about a better future. With this concrete and ambitious plan, we're going to help people make the switch to electric vehicles. We're going to help industries switch towards clean tech. We're going to help you green your home. We're going to help the oil and gas industry reduce its emissions. We're going to use nature to fight climate change. All of this and more. It's an ambitious and responsible plan that is good news for all of us. Good news as we look into a future with better jobs and a stronger economy while we protect our environment for future generations. This is what we've always done, and with this plan, we get to step up to do even more together.
Talking more about the comprehensive plan, the key measures include a zero-emissions vehicle mandate and a target for reducing emissions from the oil and gas sector 42% below current levels by 2030. The government is also introducing a mandate that 60% of light-duty vehicles sold in 2030 must be zero emissions, which will rise to 7% by 2035. Now, Canada's plan on paper is a breath of fresh air for the world fighting consistent rise in temperatures. Think tanks have even called it a watershed movement for Canada's climate policy. However, concerns remain if Trudeau will be able to follow through. The Canadian Prime Minister has said that the emissions targets had to be realizable as well as ambitious, adding that the electricity sector, for example, would be making much bigger cuts. Now, Canada has missed every emissions reduction target it has ever set. But Trudeau said fighting climate change was one of his government's top priorities during last year's election campaign. Alongside a recent deal with the opposition New Democrats, is expected to ensure the passage of climate legislation for the next 3 years.
Prime Minister of Canada.
Absolutely necessary.
WION, now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.